Have you ever wondered what it would be like growing up somewhere else, being born into another family? Not necessarily into a super rich one or a very poor one, just another family, another job, another neighborhood, you name it. I'm very sorry if you think about that scenario because of the relationship with your parents, but I just find it very interesting to imagine the person you would end up being just by changing your surroundings or your environment. This little thought experiment just proves that your environment is the most important aspect of changing you as a person. You may know Polgar. She is a chess grandmaster. In fact, she got the grandmaster title at 15 years old, breaking the previous record held by Bobby Fischer. When we hear of such people, we always think that they were simply born that way. We assume they were gifted. They simply had talents that we did not. We never look at the environment, and in case of Polgar, the environment played a huge role. Judith was born in 1976 into an already started experiment where the parents tried to prove that a genius is not born but made, and they decided to do that with chess. See, for the first two daughters, they placed books in their rooms and frequently played against them. The two participated in chess tournaments, and they were very successful, even defeating adults at these tournaments. But Judith, the youngest, had a slight advantage in environment, as she already had two sisters playing chess, and she became the best of all. At 12, she was the youngest player ever listed among the top 100 chess players in the world. For 27 years, she was the number one ranked female chess player in the world. Now that you've probably acknowledged that the environment is a very important factor in shaping you as a person, let's dive a bit deeper. The reason your environment shapes you as a person is imitation. Humans are herd animals. We want to fit in, to bond with others, and to earn the respect and approval of our peers. These imitations are often subconscious. We don't choose our earliest habits, we imitate them. But is this necessarily a bad thing? In the 48 laws of power, in the 25th law, it states that you have to recreate yourself. That until this point, your parents, your friends, and your peers have helped you to shape your personality, but now you can work on yourself like clay. It makes you in essence an artist creating yourself. But I actually disagree with this. I don't think imitating or influence of someone else is actually a necessarily bad thing. I believe that you can use your environment to your advantage. For that, we are going to use atomic habits, which tells us that there are three groups which we imitate: the close, the many, and the powerful. The close are your family and friends. Proximity has a powerful effect on our behavior. A study found that a person's chances of becoming obese increased by 57% if he or she had a friend who became obese. But as I already mentioned, we can take advantage of that. Possibly the best thing to do if you want to build better habits is to join a culture where your desired behavior is the normal behavior. On top of that, a bonus would be if you already have something in common with the group. Remember, nothing sustains motivation better than belonging to the tribe. Previously, your identity was singular. For example, I am a reader or I'm an athlete. But a group identity is much stronger. For example, we are readers or we are athletes. Imitating the many or the masses means conforming to social norms. In the 1950s, a study was conducted in which the subject entered the room with a group of strangers. Unbeknownst to them, the other participants were actors planted by the researchers and instructed to deliver scripted answers to certain questions. For example, which line in the right picture corresponds with the line in the left picture? And after all the actors said the same wrong answer, the subject would go with the masses and say the same wrong answer, even though he knew it was wrong. For the masses, you have to acknowledge that when changing your habits means challenging the tribe, change is unattractive. Running against the grain of the masses requires extra effort. Imitating the powerful is rather simple. Humans everywhere pursue power, prestige, and status. We try to copy the behavior of successful people because we desire success ourselves. People enjoy approval, respect, and praise. And if a habit or behavior gets us that, we find the behavior attractive. And it's another reason to join a culture where your desired behavior is the normal behavior, because you'll be respected and praised by them. you'll be valued by your culture. And if you want to join this culture, this environment, you can subscribe as well as leave a like. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and stay tuned for the next video.